Also, another call, the one that I'm tracking here, Norwegian Cruise Line, ticker symbol NCLH. It's smoother sailing for Norwegian after an upgrade to buy at UBS. The analyst also setting a $15 price target on the stock here, and particularly they are kind of adjusting all cruise line models. It's not just Norwegian, it's Royal Caribbean. Anyway, Carnival Cruise Line, that's pronounced the same way. They're adjusting it for all cruise line models for slightly higher expenses due to inflation. And essentially here, when you think about the broader cruise sector, of course, there's a lot of money that we've talked about goes out the door when it's a marketing type of expense that they have to look at just to re-engage with so many of the consumers out there or the voyage takers. But then it's also on the other side, how much they're actually being able to charge for tickets in this near-term period of time. And that's something that all of the analysts have continued to have to look through the profit margin models at and try to figure out exactly where that's actually going to be netting out for the cruise line operators.
Yeah, interesting time to see this call because we see fuel prices back on the rise. You've been highlighting it too. We've been talking a lot about weak pricing, weak ticket pricing, notably coming out of Carnival Cruise Line. But look, we just talked to Norwegian's CFO Mark Kempa last week, and he said, demand is strong, we're charging higher prices.
If you look at Q3 and our most recent guidance, we had said that our total net revenue per diems are expected to be up in the high single digits. So again, there's, inflation is real. It is starting to level off. We are going to see some near-term pressure on margins, but we don't believe that this is going to be a long-term sustainable margin issue. As we look at and look at our trends and our business over the next year to 2 years, we see margin improvement significantly, and we believe we can get back to the same margin levels we saw prior to the pandemic.
There you go. Really a bullish take by Kempa, who came aboard on a new ship. So despite the economic slowdown, you still have Norwegian, and of course all the cruise lines, they order these ships well in advance, but still delivering a mighty new, beautiful ship called, I think it was the Prima.
Right. And I'll just add, just very briefly here, as well within this call, they said they see this as the most preferred name, and it's due to relatively greater concentration of domestic passengers, sourced strong pricing, given its higher exposure to the luxury segment. And the luxury consumer, whether it's across retail, consumer tech, and then even within the cruise line operators right now, continually being cited as one of the points of strength.